Come in.
Hi, I'm Herman from Salesforce.
How's it going? Jackson from Company 5. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, how do you know Jose?
We actually play basketball together.
Awesome. He's pretty bad at free throws, though.
One of the worst. So I wanted to know, since I know you're such a busy man, I just wanted to make sure that the 8 to 10 minutes that we allotted still works for you.
Yes, sir. I put the time aside for you.
Okay, and I hope you don't mind me taking notes.
Oh, feel free.
Okay, so I wanted to give you my business card ahead of
Okay.
time, just in case you had any questions later on if we get cut short.
Okay, appreciate it.
Now, is anyone going to be joining us?
It's going to be me today only.
Okay, and along with you, I'm sure, is there anybody else in the decision-making process?
There's another guy named Jeff, but he had a meeting today, so anything that we, any notes that we take today,
Yeah.
I'm going to relay back to him, and hopefully we all can get together and, make a decision if we decide to go with you guys.
Okay. So I wanted to start off by asking, how many employees do you staff?
We're currently staffing 54 full-time employees.
Okay. And with those 54, do you guys currently have them all over the place, or how do you guys separate them by divisions and whatnot?
Yeah, we actually have 4 center of gravities in North Texas, Houston, Mexico, and Northeast at the moment. So they're spread out among these regions.
Okay. And with those many employees in the many different regions, I'm sure it's kind of hard to kind of keep track of everything that's going on. What current system do you guys use for CRM?
We use Microsoft Outlook, but we don't have a central CRM system that all employees must use. So they're freelancing and they can use whatever they like at the moment.
Okay, and do you guys allow them to pay for it themselves, or what is that? Everybody picks which system they like?
Anything that they're, they
with?
prefer with, yes, they're
Okay.
they're able to use.
That makes perfect sense. And along with that, what kind of growth are you guys seeing, I guess, with that system?
Well, our company is growing at a rate of 120 to, I would say, 130% per year at the moment.
Per year. That's a great figure, actually.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good for a startup company.
Yeah, and I mean, as a new company, a lot of companies don't really see that. And on average, how many potential clients are you guys sharing with your employees, like leads, I guess, would you say?
Well, we currently have 2,000 solid clients, but I would say potential clients, we contact around 250 new potential clients a month.
So the 2,000 are currently set clients all through the country?
Yes, sir.
And with that, are your employees able to correlate and see whether how each region is reacting to different sales strategies?
That's kind of the issue at the moment, since we are using different systems and everyone's on their own little program.
Okay.
We're having problems with correlating and seeing who does what.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we're looking at a new CRM at the moment.
And do you guys ever have issues where one lead is contacted twice, or there's kind of coinciding between clients and leads?
Unfortunately, there has been these casualties where a potential client has been contacted by one of our sales reps twice, and it looks unprofessional on our part. I've been able to mitigate some of those, fires, but I haven't had a 100% success rate. So it's become an issue now.
So I'm assuming it's led to a loss in clients in some cases?
Yes, it's led to a few clients being lost.
Okay. And with that, would you say, so you're mitigating these cases, but with the clients that you currently do have, are you following up with them, and how often are you?
We follow up with them at least monthly, but no less than quarterly.
Okay, so you guys tend to have a good relationship with your clients.
Yes, we try to keep the top of the relationship because that's the most important part of the business.
Okay, and so you said you have lost clients because of that coinciding between the leads and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you say your current systems systems are doing well?
I would say it's doing well, just getting the basic information. It just gets the job done as of now, but I feel like we're going at a rate that we're outgrowing our current, tactics and strategies, and we need to implement something new to our company.
Okay, so it has some positive, of course, and then what would you say are the disadvantages of this system?
I would say not being in sync is a big disadvantage. Time management is also another crucial disadvantage that we face. And I would just say all around just synchronicity.
Okay, so you guys don't feel that you guys are all your employees are on the same page?
Often that they're not. That's probably the problem.
Okay, and that's also a very big negative. Currently, are you guys looking at any other CRM systems?
Well, we are actually looking at 2 other CRM systems. I don't know if you heard about Microsoft Dynamics and Sugar CRM.
Okay. And with those 2, which they're great competitors of ours, would you say that they would cover your needs as well, I guess, as a one synchronized system?
I actually have meetings with them later, so it depends on what what they bring to the table.
Okay.
But real-time data, I've stressed out to all the companies, is really important to me.
All right, and real-time data is very important because we also offer apps, things like that, that also make us readily available wherever you are to whoever is able to access it. Does your company plan on going international though? Along with, of course, the Mexico and Canada, do you guys plan on going over the water?
Well, since we just started expanding our operations to Mexico, and we are licensed to operate in Canada, we just haven't made that transition yet.
Yeah.
We're still trying to cross our T's and dot our I's. But, hopefully down the future, we actually will go even further than that.
Oh, so you guys are taking it kind of slow, making sure that you guys have it good, and then kind of go out there later on?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Now, one thing is, how important would you say the cloud and phone accessibility is to you guys with information and data for your clients?
See, I know that the cloud relates to real-time data, and real-time data is extremely important to us because 20% of our current deals are presented as a team, and they need to have access to the same information at all times. And as we grow, that's probably going to increase, so that's a huge up for us. But, we're still kind of iffy on what exactly is the cloud.
Okay, so what the cloud is, the best way I can explain it is, it's like a flash drive. So let's say you have possession of the flash drive, you're going to be the one that has accessibility to that information.
Okay.
So that limits you from getting it to other people of the team. Otherwise, you have to email it, you have to take it off your flash drive, put it on their computer, all those kinds of different pieces that have to go into it for you to make that transfer of information. With the cloud, it's one central flash drive, in other words, that basically allows different people to access it at different times. So making it one huge group of information and data and information security and all that thing that would all go to different places. So let's say one salesman needs it in North Dakota. Let's say one salesman needs it in Texas. They can all use it as one team, synchronized and at the same exact time.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for that clarification.
Okay. And were there any other questions that you were thinking of?
No, I think that pretty much covers it. Another problem would probably be just like an integration to a new company.
Mm-hmm.
How would the operation, coexist with the Fives employees, and how would the integration system be for them if we do decide to choose your company?
So hypothetically, say we came in, what we would intentionally and love to do is to come out there and actually train you guys on the different resources that we can offer, because we cater our sales force, our CRM, to the different companies that need it. So let's say you need a different type of package, we can offer that to you. And
Okay.
with that package, we'll come in with different resources, teaching, and then we'll come and teach in management and actual employees.
Okay, awesome. I really appreciate it. It's good to know.
So was that all your questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so to recap, I just wanted to kind of go over everything that you told me, and with my notes, I see that currently, so with your 54 employees, you guys are all over the place right now, and everybody uses their own CRM. So you guys are currently experiencing 130% growth and about 250 clients a month. So I feel like with those needs, do you think I covered everything? Is that everything that we covered, I guess, in our conversation?
Yes, sir. I'll say that pretty much covers everything, just real-time data, the growth, and not having a central CRM is the key points we're trying to focus on.
Yeah, and one more thing, how important is security for you guys?
I would say security is a huge importance for us.
So, okay, well, with us, actually, I'd like to let you know that we've never had a security breach. All of our information is secure,
Okay.
locked down, and since it's on the cloud, it's not in one central place, because I remember you talked to me about the cloud.
That's awesome. That's great to know as well.
So with that, I know that Jeff is supposed to meet with us next time. I'd like to go ahead and set up a follow-up appointment if that's fine with you.
Yeah, that would be great. How does a Wednesday of next week sound? By
That's
3 p.m.?
perfect. Yeah, anytime that works for you works.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate your time, and thank you for coming.
All right, not a problem.
Thank you
very
so much. You have a good one.